Good afternoon, everybody. It's Andy here with My Side of the Fence, and we are here with Deon Shamberger, who is running for Commissioner of the Revenue in Manassas, right?
Correct.
We've interviewed, we interviewed Tim, interviewed you, and I think we're going to try and get the treasurer candidates on, but, just to get some information out there. But, we start out the same way every time. Deon, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where'd you grow up?
Well, I grew up mainly in Maryland. I actually graduated in Maryland. Family moved here to Virginia. Didn't look back after that. Went to school and went to the work field. I worked in the auto industry for about 10 years before the owner of that dealership decided to sell his business. I worked at Rosner Toyota. I tell everybody now, like, if that never happened, I'd probably still be selling cars.
Is that right?
Yeah, I loved it. They treated you nice. They treated you like you were family. You actually were family there. Like Christmas parties, and they've never forgot your birthday.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and they paid you pretty well. Do you end up with like a repeating book of business, or people just show up and you sell them cars? Well, yes. In the beginning, and towards when you get seasoned, that's how it happens.
Right.
When you first get out there, you're out there making your book of business.
Hustling.
Yeah. You're pounding the pavement, and then you build that trust. And then at a certain point of that career, like, I never got up. It was repeat business. My friend needs a car. My kid needs a car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I didn't get up, and
that's nice.
That was the best part. Yes. Yes, I will tell you, when running after the cars out there was kind of hectic. I wouldn't want to do that. Want people to come do that to my car when I go to the dealership. But it's part of the business.
Right. Right.
So yes, I worked there. I was just like, I cannot do this anymore. I started getting a family. I can't live at the dealership anymore.
Right.
So I was at a crossroads. Like, what do I do? Everyone that comes in here, before they leave, they have to get insurance. I don't think that business is going anywhere anytime soon. So
no.
I jumped into that field and started doing insurance sales. And then I looked and was like, I made this company this much money out of all my hard work, and I took home this much. Why not do it myself?
Right.
So that's where I got into my insurance field, and I own my own agency.
Cool.
Do a lot of commercial. That's my biggest thing that I do right now. It's commercial. I do a lot of property and life. So right now, it's funny because we're about to have another baby.
Damn.
And the baby is due, guess when? Election day.
Oh, wow.
So I am super busy.
Oh, wow.
We had a little, situation. That's why I missed the last time.
Right.
But everything's fine. I'm
glad to hear that.
Yes, thank you so much. It's coming together well. I've really been enjoying this. Manassas City has been really telling me a few things that I need to hear and welcoming. It's been great.
Yeah. Are you knocking on a lot of doors?
I'm knocking. I'm actually knocking after we do this podcast.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I'm out there every day. I have to. It's just me. I have to go knock on all the doors and hear all the questions.
Yeah. I mean, local politics, it's you against the world, man.
It is absolutely that.
It's, and I don't envy that. When I ran for office, elections were in May, and there's not nearly as many people that run for office or that vote in May as there are that vote in November.
Yes.
So, I had a list of, a couple thousand doors I needed to knock on. I'm sure your list is longer than that.
Yeah, it's a pretty big list. I've been knocking them down, but I feel like every time I get closer, I get a little further away because there's another big old list waiting for me. But I used to canvass when I was in school and going and doing work to earn money. So I worked Verizon door to door. So it's kind of second nature to me. So it's really cool to see how people talk to you, and like, yes, I get the question, are you this, are you that, before they speak to you, but it's a part of the business. So I get it.
It is. What's kind of the weirdest situation you found yourself in door knocking?
Oh, for this or for
door knocking
in general?
Yeah.
Oh my. Somebody was so excited that Verizon came in their neighborhood, and I knocked on their door. They signed up, and then they like invited me to dinner and stuff like that. And I was like, I just want to give you some services
Right,
so I
right.
can go about my business. But they would not take no for an answer. So I asked my boss, was like, they're asking me for dinner. Can you come watch? So I don't like wind up somewhere I don't want to be.
Right, right. In a hole in the
Yeah,
backyard.
you know. So we did that, and actually it helped out his business because we were more than just salespeople to them.
Right.
So they talked very loud to their HOA meeting, and we just did really well in that neighborhood.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I had a guy one time answer the door in his tidy whities.
Oh my. Oh, yesterday a guy came to the door with like nothing but like he didn't have no socks. He dang near had boxers on.
I don't, man.
And I have my daughter with me, so I'm like, hey,
Right. I mean, boxers. I mean, yeah, that's a little much, but like you can fake it, right?
Right.
Like they're, you don't get too close. They're shorts. Tidy whities. Everybody knows what that looks like, right?
You're not getting away from that one.
No.
Yeah, it was.
He did vote for me. I saw him on election day. He showed up and he made a point of saying, I told you I would vote for you, and here I am. So I said,
amazing.
I appreciate that. You could put on some drawers.
I think that's one of the best things is when, like, early voting, I was running and helping Allie when she was running for school board. And a couple of specific people came up and was like, I told you I'd be out here, and then had the lit that I gave them in their hand.
Right.
And it's like, I told you I'll come and vote for you guys.
That's cool.
That gives you a little motivation while you're standing out there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. I didn't have any of that early voting stuff when I ran. It was all election day. That was one of the longest days of my life.
Yeah. It's a long day.
And then the day after I was elected, I got pulled over by a city cop and I got a ticket for dead inspection, no city sticker, and dead tags.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. Cut me a break.
Yeah. No, I wasn't calling the chief. No, that was Chief Skinner. He would have laughed me off the phone. Yeah. I was just my fault, stupid, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So what made you decide you wanted to run for office?
Well, it was mainly my mentor. I was talking to him one day, random conversation, asking him to, give me a little bit more eyes on commercial policy. And we were waiting for an underwriter to call us back. And I told him what was going on. They said it's a commissioner race. And jokingly, my family's like, I should run. And he was like, why not? Like, this is what you do every day.
Right.
Like, so why not? From there, that was the extra push I needed. I like I said, I do this every day. I assess properties and give them the right coverage that they need. I do notice, sometimes that you can't really tell how the market goes. So in my business, I'll have a different assessment than the city most of the time.
Right.
But it's never really way off. And when it's way off, it's alarming.
Sure.
And they have to pay more than they should because the assessment's wrong. And that's one of the biggest things that I've seen a few times. I don't write a lot of business in Manassas City because I don't really get a lot of leads from here. So,
Right.
but like the few times that I have, of course, I can't disclose who I've been talking to on that one business part. Like the assessment was way off, and I had to I started growing a friendship with this person. I had to tell them that I have to charge you 2 times more because you're way off.
Right.
Yeah, so that sucks.
Yeah.
So that just gave me a little motivation to figure out how things are ran here, how things are done, how can I make a difference? Right. And so I started making a plan in my head, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, I got a campaign going.
The Republicans drag you out back and give you the business.
I swear, I was recruited. It was like every 5 minutes somebody walked past my head, run for commissioner.
Yeah. It's a heck of a job, I feel like.
Yeah, it's not an easy job at all.
No.
By any sense necessary. I mean, I've just reading into it and talking to people and the expert professionals I do know. It's a really, really hard job, but you have to keep up with all the time.
I bet. I bet. Yeah, it's something that when when I was in office, we didn't really interact very much with the commissioner of the revenue. It just isn't something that we did. It seems like nowadays there's a little bit more of that.
Yeah, but you should be.
Yeah, yeah. So you're gonna knock doors every day, huh?
Every day until early voting. You'll see me out there in early voting. But I will say, though, in most cases, I know there's a stigma, data centers, yucky, stay away. But if you have them, you got to have that relationship with them. That relationship, not even necessarily just being nice, but that professional, I know that you know what you're doing, you know that you know what you're doing, to make sure that we're getting our just in, so we can make sure we're not paying, citizens are not paying what they should not be paying. So that was one of the things that I was saying. I hear that a lot knocking doors. Those nasty data centers. I was like, well, okay, cool, but they're here for a reason. Let's just do it right.
I do think that the city, I don't want to admit this because Mark Wolf might hear it, but I do think the city has done an okay job of siting those data centers. Yeah. They're in commercial areas. There's not, I have a friend who lives out in between here and Gainesville, and nice house, nice little development, small development. There's a damn data center in her backyard.
Oh my!
And it's not like it's 50 feet away. It's a couple hundred at least, but still, like, you can hear that thing, and you can see it. I don't think anybody believed that there was going to be a forest there forever. I mean, it's Gainesville. They're going to cut down every damn tree, right? But that thing, and they're so big.
Yes. I do tell people we are fortunate they are not on top of us like they are in other places. They could be, and then you'll have a lot to really say about it. Yeah.
I guess everybody's wound up about the bank exemption or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much the city could have done about that.
Yeah.
But it has soured some people on the whole industry.
Yeah, I mean, the city really couldn't have done much about that, but if you did a few things, you could have known that was coming a long time ago.
Right.
And I'll just say that part without going into too much. But if they wanted to do it, they wanted to do it. It wasn't shady or illegal. It was just it was funny. It was really tricky.
I mean, the city still makes money.
Yes.
Net. The city still makes money, but it's not as much as it might be. And I know that in interviewing some of the council members, like, they're looking forward to those revenues to fund more stuff.
Right.
They're not going to use those data center revenues to cut taxes.
Right.
I think that's pretty clear.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to have a balance for the citizens.
Absolutely.
So are you guys running, you and Nate? Are you guys running as a ticket or just separate campaigns?
It's separate campaigns. It's two separate offices.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I do knock and talk to people about Nate for him sometimes when I'm out there. Well, there's certain ones that we have questions about him I can't answer. That's kind of, here's my friend Nate. He'll be around soon.
Right. That's campaigning. Like, the Democrats usually campaign as a ticket. Yeah. On the council races anyways. And Republicans, I haven't kept track of it, but I don't think they usually do that. We
ran last as a ticket.
Did they?
Yeah, we did. Everybody who was on the slate ran together.
Oh, wow.
They knocked together. They talked about each other to as much as that they could.
Yeah.
But I kind of am friends with all of them that ran, so I knew a lot about all of them. So it was easy for me to talk about them.
Right. Yeah, it's local politics is a weird thing, man.
It is.
Most people, I feel like, how many people, like, you knock on their door and they know exactly what you're talking about?
Absolutely, probably less than 10%.
Is that right?
Yeah. But that's the good thing, though. It's, molding the conversation off of what they really care about. Right. Which a lot of times I see a lot of politicians just cram stuff in people's face that they don't even care about. or even know about.
Right.
So I was like, it's kind of like sales. Like, you're not going to sell somebody on something they don't care about. They're not going to buy it from you.
But so do you find yourself spending a lot of time kind of explaining the job, or?
So if I knocked on your door and you answered, I'm looking in your yard for something to connect with you with.
Right.
We're talking from there, and then from there, I'm picking up context clues of what you really care about to drop the thing that I want to talk about to open up other avenues. So it's not really more explaining to me. It's like, I will say yes, it's a lot of explaining, but very simple explaining, because now I know what you care about.
Right.
And if this is what you care about and you don't really give a dang about the car tax, you don't give a dang about the data centers, I'm not going to spend all my time trying to cram that down your throat.
Right.
Like, you can call me later. My number's on my lit. So,
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My Facebook, it's just, I tell people, call me if you have any other questions that arise that you can't think about. I'll talk to you.
Right.
That's just been my whole life. I like talking to people.
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell that.
Yeah.
I can tell that. Yeah, for me, knocking on doors, at least the first couple, was kind of a white knuckle experience, man. I'm not that guy, right? I'm a nerd. I run an IT business. I don't people especially well.
Yeah, my first door knocking experience, you tell me I want to talk to people, I'd laugh in your face. But after the first couple no's, I was just like, okay, well, the worst they said was no and slammed the door.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I got a lot of that.
Yeah. It's the worst.
I don't want to talk about it. I try and get my lit into their hand, and I'm just not interested.
Gotcha.
I completely respect that. I'm not going to, yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm not going to try and make people talk. They're going to vote for the other guy.
Yeah.
If I try and force them into it, right? Yeah. So
less is more.
Yeah, it definitely can be. And I also learned, like, the first or second time I knocked on a door, I had this nice older lady and invite me in for a glass of iced tea and to talk about politics.
Mm-hmm.
And we sat on her back deck. She was in the shade. I was in the blazing sun. And I was there for an hour.
Mm.
And like the back of my shirt was soaked. I was sweating my tail off.
Mm.
And I told, at the time, Mayor Hal Parrish, I told him that story, and he just laughed and laughed. He said, man, you got like 2 minutes at the door and you got to move, brother. And so I managed to get it down.
Mm-hmm.
But I think everybody at some point goes through that.
Mm-hmm.
If you've never done that kind of canvassing before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was a tough lesson to learn, but you just can't cover enough ground. And I think people understand that.
Yeah. That's one of my mentors said when I started knocking doors is for political ways, it was, you word vomit on your social media. You get them interested at the door. It's like the old vacuum cleaner salesman. You throw dirt at the door and vacuum it up real quick. You got to get their attention.
That's a good example. Yeah. Yeah.
But,
I mean, and it's hard. It's these jobs tend to be kind of technical.
Mm-hmm.
And so like explaining them or something like that. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to find the dirt to throw on the floor,
mm-hmm.
To try and get the vacuum, right?
Yep. And that's why it's Virginia Tech flags in the yard or Virginia or something just to break the ice.
Break the ice.
Let them start talking. I've lived by that for years and it seems to work. Manassas City has been great not talking to people. And it's very weird sometimes. It's like when I have a sheet and they're like, I know they're Republican, but then they don't talk to me because they think I'm a Democrat. And I'm like, I know I don't carry myself because I don't believe like I talk to people one way or different. I talk to everybody the same way.
Right.
My family always told me that you never draw the lines. Everybody's a friend. If the line is drawn, let them go. So
100%. Yeah.
I've always lived by that. So yeah, sometimes I may not look like or sound like, but I am. But I don't yell that.
Right. No, I never did.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, back then there were only Republicans.
Yeah. So when you finally have the conversation and you tell me, yeah, I'm GOP endorsed. Oh, okay. And I was like, it shouldn't be like that, but okay, let's just have this conversation.
Yeah, yeah, it's hard. I mean, I think that I think your approach is brilliant. Find some sort of connection. I was just deer in the headlights the whole time. I knocked on doors, but there was only, I think I had my lit. I think it said, that I was a Republican or had some sort of stamp on it or something.
Yeah.
And we only knocked on doors of the people that voted in May elections. So those people are mainly Republicans.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
And just a disclaimer, everyone out there, my signs are supposed to be purple like my shirt. They came out blue.
They're not. Deon has a very purple shirt on. So.
When you see me knocking on your door, that's what my sign was supposed to look like.
I see.
But it's blue. But it's supposed to be purple.
That's all right. We'll live. Yeah, you just got to connect with people on the doors. Do you have any, like if you win, do you have a set of priorities you want to pursue?
There are. I don't want to say this too much on the podcast because I don't want to make it sound like I'm downing someone.
Right. No, I get it.
I know we had a debacle with the car taxes a while ago. That's one of the things that we need to be reaching out to other jurisdictions because we were one of the few that did not, which hurt us. Yeah. It just hurt us bad. And don't get me wrong, I get it. If you weren't in that field, who knows?
Right.
But I just know in the car business, it's always like that.
Yeah.
But just not as big sometimes. But that one was a big one, and we got a oopsies on that. We're doing okay. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure that's never a situation again, and just more I don't really hear too much about certain things. I want to be more vocal about what's going on. And like I said, I'm not trying to say this to make it sound like I'm downing anyone.
I know.
I just want full, I like to be outgoing. And this is what's going on in the city in my office. This is going on here. This is how certain things are happening. So it kind of relieves some of the outbursts that people have when they go into the council meetings because they're, not understanding certain things.
Yeah. And that's tough communication.
Right.
Yeah.
So the council is sitting there taking bullets and they're like,
right.
I don't even do any of that. I just,
Right. That's an awful job. But, so is there training for commissioner of the revenue that you have to go to? Or?
I heard there was training when you get in that you have to take the modules and stuff like that.
Okay.
Most of them I probably do in the type of field that I have, so I probably wouldn't have a problem with that. I do continuous education, I guess, every 3 years. I actually have to do one now. So, so it's not something I'm not used to.
Right.
Yeah, so I think I'll be fine there. Running your own business makes you do a lot of research before you start working. So
testify.
Oh my, it's you got to train for this. You got to keep your license for this. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I get it, and I think if I win, I will be fine. I'll expand my knowledge on this field just a little bit more of the stuff that I can't get into.
So does this? Are you going to be Are you going to? If you win, is your practice going to continue?
So my practice will continue, but not under me.
Oh,
yeah. So that most likely it'll probably be my wife. She'll be running my business.
Is she working the business?
She's working here right now, small. She's getting used to it right now.
Right.
So just in case, hey, here you go.
Was she your first employee?
Yes, pretty much. She does everything. She's amazing. She does that. She does my marketing, all the stuff you see on Facebook.
Yeah.
My intern turned some stuff in, and she marketed that. I get phone calls, and I have to remind myself, hey, look, you're using this phone as both business and your phone. Don't answer it weirdly. Just every time, Shamberger Insurance Agency. Even if you know who it is, just say it. Because she's always marketing, and it's like, yeah, I saw your ad on this, and I seen this one. I was like, I don't even know anything about that website you just told me.
Yeah. Yeah. My wife was my first hire.
Yeah.
That can be good and it can be bad.
Yeah.
When we started, we worked out of our house, and the only reason that it works for us is because, well, like at first it was hard because, we were just in the back room of our house. There's the washing machine, the dryer, and then our two desks. And it was miserable back there. The air conditioner, we just a wall unit. And we couldn't really afford to run it very much because we weren't making any money. And at first, that was kind of tough.
Yeah.
But, it got better. We worked hard. But when we started, we spent a fair amount of time together. That was tough.
Yeah.
Then we started going on site and meeting with clients and stuff like that. So we had more time apart during the day. That worked a lot better. And she works, like, her office is right there, but she's out all the time. And I'm out, I got to meet with clients. I have to, spec out projects, stuff like that. So yeah, a little bit of a wait time is solid.
It works out. Yeah. That's why she was like, yeah, you need to win. So kind of like, I need a break from you real quick. I totally understand. Dealing with the little ones and then you have to deal with the big baby. I get it.
Yeah. How many kids do you have?
Total 5 now, but there's
holy mackerel.
Yeah, I've got 6 kids. I've got 5 here and 1 on the way.
Wow. Well, congratulations. That's fantastic. But man, that's a lot of kids, brother.
Yeah. I've got 2 going into their little preteen teenage years.
Oh, is that right? That's a lot of fun. Whew. Yeah. Girls?
Yeah, 2 girls going into it. Yeah. They're real close now. So there's like, man, y'all are.
You're the enemy.
Yeah, you're a little bit more advanced than I was at this age.
Girls were way ahead of the boys, man.
I was like, how the heck did you get that one over on me? Okay.
I look back. We have 1 daughter. We were never fortunate enough to have more than one, and that's fine. But she, just watching her grow up and thinking back to like when I was her age. No, they're far more sophisticated.
They're well more thought out.
Yeah.
Yeah. They will sneak up on you.
Yeah. Boys are just like, I don't know, pull the pin, throw it, find out. Girls are like, well, let's do a little research.
Learning that with my little crash dummy running around the house right now. He just runs. He doesn't care. He just takes off.
Yeah.
But it's very smart. And it's like, man, are you sure you're 1 year old? Like, wow. He's picking up, eating on his own and running and trying to put together sentences. And I'm like, slow down.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's enjoy this, especially at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's amazing, man. Your wife's going to be busy if you win.
Yes. And I plan on just giving her everything. She's going to need it.
Yeah. Yeah. So how long have you had it's an insurance business, right?
Yeah,
how long have you had that?
On my own, it's been 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I've been in this business for about 10.
Oh, I mean, just working for other agencies.
Yeah. On the podcast, I can keep my mouth shut about that. But.
Well, I mean, safe to say that at some point you felt like you could, do better for yourself and your family doing it yourself.
Yeah.
And that's all right.
A lot of stuff that I do, I don't want my name associated with something shady.
Right now.
So that's why I was like, certain companies that can't work for you, can't write for you, because the person they call when they have to have help is me.
It's you. That's right.
So if you're doing things with claims and stuff, I don't want nothing to do with you. I won't write your business because most of the people that I talk to are people that I know and they bought cars from me.
Right, and they tell their friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my name cannot be thrown around because you guys want to do some weird stuff. No, thank you.
Yeah. Do you if you win or even if you don't win, does the idea of running for a different office appeal to you, or is this one's kind of right up your alley?
This is more so up my alley. I won't say never, but like if it's not something that's tailored to what I've been doing, I'm going to probably say no right now.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love the people here in Manassas City. They treat me very nicely, but sometimes it's like my personal business and space. I want it back.
Yeah.
In my time.
Yeah.
But like right now I'm all in on this because this is literally what I've been doing all my life.
Right. Right. Well, that's cool. And how long have you been in Northern Virginia area?
I've been here in Northern Virginia since I was 22. So a good it's 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over 15.
Yeah. Well, that's enough to be familiar with the place.
Yeah. Oh man.
I mean, there's only two things going on here: data centers and traffic.
Bumper to bumper traffic. Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe it's. We went out to Total Wine on Sunday, and
I saw your post.
yeah, I can't believe how many more data centers there are. I don't have occasion to go up that way very often. I don't go to Gainesville. It's they've got some great stores, but the traffic is bad, and I don't feel like screwing with it. But we went up there, Sunday afternoon. Traffic wasn't bad at all. But man, the data centers just keep coming out there, and I wonder, like, how are they, if they build that digital gateway thing? How are they going to power all that? I mean, it's a little bit off the beaten path here, but
it's becoming a big thing. And I think we're at the top 2 for data centers. I think Texas is up there and we're up there. I think we have a lot more open live now than any other.
Yeah.
So it's really taken over. And like I said, it could be a really lucrative, good thing. It can also be a really bad thing sometimes.
It's definitely a two-edged sword for localities.
So.
The power bills are going up.
Yeah.
Water bills are going up. And it does bring in tax revenue.
It does.
They generally don't have people say, well, they bring lots of jobs while they're being built.
Yeah. Good point. Good point.
So is there something you want people to know about you?
Yes. More so, I'm just a regular person. I am a person's person. If you see me in Walmart, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to smile at you. I'm going to be myself. Please do not put me in a box, because I will. When you know who I am, you will know that I do not fit that box that some people put me in.
Right.
I'm a very nice person. I'm not a person telling people that they're nice. It's weird, but I get along.
You're
with
running for office. It is weird, right?
Right.
Everything's weird about it.
I get along with anybody and everybody. If you see me, even with most of the council members, I have a talking relationship with. Good. Some it's not because I don't like them or they don't like me. It's just we haven't bumped into each other a lot. You see me talking to Tom Osina, as we run into each other all the time. We're dang near neighbors.
I need to get Osina on here. I asked him about coming on, and he seemed like he would. He seemed like he was open to the idea. I think that I have who is it? Our Maldonado. Delegate Maldonado. She's coming on in a couple of weeks.
I saw you post something about.
Yeah, I tried to get Shamberger. I have never heard from her, and I'm going to try and find an email for the Sears campaign. I mean, I'm just some random guy with 2 microphones in my office, right? Yeah. These people don't need to talk to me. Well, but I wouldn't mind interviewing.
I mean, your name comes up when it comes to podcasts. So,
yeah.
But yeah, more so of everything is let's just get back to respecting people's opinions without having to jump down their throat because they stand on a different side of you.
Right.
I just wish that I went to a town, it was a fundraising event in Fairfax because one of their council members recognized me. Their father and him go to church out here and saw my signs, and they wanted to meet me. So they invited me there, and I stood in that room, and if you didn't ask, you wouldn't have known. Half the room was Democrat, half the room was Republican, and everyone talked to each other like they knew each other for years. Yeah. Like it was their friends. And I was like, that if we can bring that here, I think we can accomplish a lot more together.
Yeah.
And
I'd agree.
A lot of people saying, yeah, you can break that move because everybody talks to you. It's true. Well, my wife's like, hey, look, we're going into Walmart. Don't talk to 50 people. We need to get out of here. But I can't help it. It's just the natural thing. It's just talk to people. And a lot of people are just too busy in their phones, looking around and speak. You never know who you're going to run into.
Yeah. You need to talk to people.
Yeah. So just more conversations, less arguing. Let's just make the city better.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else you want people to know? Do you have any events or anything coming up?
I have no event right now, but I will be posting. Please come to my Facebook page. It's literally Deon from Manassas, my website as well. I post a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing soon. I'm just in the process. I just got on the Rotary today. Just got my appointment for that. So I've been busy. So I'm going to start posting my stuff today of what I have going on. If you want to come out and support and come see what I'm talking about, or if you want to come walk with me through a neighborhood to see how I do it, just give me a text, a call, or send me a message. And
On Facebook?
On Facebook.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably the most easy way for people.
Yeah, just definitely Facebook first place.
Yeah. You don't want a million texts.
Text messages.
Yeah, they're hard to organize, man.
Yeah, it's very tough to organize, from who's texting me for job, who's texting me for politics, who's texting me just to say hello.
Yeah. It's a thing. I mean, even trying to wrangle. Well, I botched your first appointment, right? I mean,
I think we kind of botched each other's.
Yeah, it's just it's tough, and you're probably going 10 different directions when you're running for office like that, because it's a thing.
Yeah,
it can be tough.
Everyone that's already in offices right now, I applaud you, because running 3 different things at one time. My first thing is my family, so
yeah,
I got a lot of them.
You do. So
finding that time, and it was challenging at first, but it's getting better. Like, all you that are in position, good job. If you're managing it right, awesome for you.
All right. Well, look, if you if you have an event, make sure you send me a Facebook link, and I'll put it up on the My Side of the Fence Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look at the stats of that page. I don't know how many people look at it, but it's free.
Absolutely.
Anything else?
It's all I got for right now. Like I said, I just want peaceful resolutions, and let's just make things happen.
Okay, cool. Well, look, thanks for your time. I appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate it. Thank you.